go across to our editor-in-chief, Arnab Goswami. Arnab, a massive victory coming in today. Not just the MHRC has taken note of our case when it comes to the illegal arrest of Vikas Kanchandani, but Ghanshyam's torture has now been noted by the human rights body, and the NHRC has issued a notice to the DGP where they've clarified no officer of the crime branch will be probing into Ghanshyam's torture.
Absolutely. I think this is not just a victory for Republic. It's a victory for the entire country. It's a victory for democracy. It is a victory for the media. And it is not just the defeat of the Mumbai police or the Mumbai police crime branch or of Sachin Waze or Parambir Singh, but this is the defeat of people who believe that wearing the uniform gives them the right to deprive every other citizen of their human rights. This is a defeat of police terrorism. This is a defeat of arrogance of law enforcers who believe that they can get away with it. Now, I would like to invite everyone's attention. So first of all, I think, Rhythm, you and I must say a special thank you to all the people who are standing by the Republic Media Network as we continue to fight this unacceptable persecution. The Human Rights Commission, the National Human Rights Commission has said, and remember, Rhythm, we must tell our viewers, this is a second notice to the Mumbai police on one day. The Maharashtra Human Rights Commission has also seriously put question marks on the conduct of the Mumbai police. But look at the specific words of the National Human Rights Commission. They have said that there are allegations of physical torture, false implication and mental harassment of the office bearer of an eminent media house, which cannot be acceptable in a democratic country like India. And making it absolutely clear that it sees the Mumbai police as not just a guilty but a prejudiced party. The NHRC has said you cannot have anyone from the Mumbai police in this investigation. So the investigation will now be done by Mr. Jaiswal. Mr. Jaiswal is the DGP of Maharashtra. He will have to investigate what Parambir Singh and his SCID have been up to. And I think that will be a very important investigation, because the investigation is, and I read, let a notice be issued to DGP Maharashtra to have the allegations of false implication and custodial torture be inquired by an IPS officer of his choice other than the CID branch. What a slap in the face of the Mumbai crime branch. I mean, I think they should really hang their heads in shame. Did they think they would get away with it? Did they think they could do this to Republic and they would get away with it? Well, today, the Mumbai crime branch should collectively have a meeting. And they should discuss what methods they've been using vis-a-vis Republic. Does any of them think they will get away with it? No. Custodial torture. Whipping Ghanshyam, Rhythm, with a chakki belt. Viewers, a chakki belt is a belt with a corrugated metal interior and a hard rubber exterior, and Ghanshyam was repeatedly beaten with a chakki belt. And I do think that the way in which the directions have gone on, I would have expected the Mumbai police, some of the officers, to be suspended following these directions. I think many of our viewers are saying that the Mumbai police CID teams responsible for it and the specific officers should be suspended. And I think it's a very legitimate demand. Many people on social media are saying this today, Abhishek and Rhythm, that they should be suspended. And I think the truth is coming, justice is coming. Now, this is going to be a detailed investigation, and look at the words used here. Mental cruelty, extreme mental cruelty, premeditated script of the police. He was brutally and barbarically whipped with a chakki belt, forced to extend his hands, lashed with a thick injury-inflicting chakki belts multiple times on both hands. The rule of all law seems to be prevailing once again, Rhythm. We are grateful grateful to the National Human Rights Commission. I'm absolutely sure that the officers responsible will be suspended pending investigation. That's the least that should happen, Rhythm.
Absolutely. And Arnab, like you said, I'll also take our viewers through the Maharashtra Human Rights Commission that has also taken cognizance of the arrest of Vikas Kanchandani. They have said a notice is now issued to the DCP crime branch of the Mumbai police, and the court has taken cognizance of the arguments presented before it, where they were told
That's massive.
Vikas is no antecedents. He was cooperating with the investigation. He does not seem like there's a flight risk.
Double
So
notices to Mumbai police on one day. Two notices on one day makes it the conduct of the Mumbai police and the crime branch come under scrutiny, Niranjan. Yes.
And Arnab, like you telling us, I also want to just add here, as I'm going to try and get Abhishek and Niranjan here, that when this notice is issued, what's very interesting about the NHRC notices, they say that this was not going to be probed by the crime branch.
Conduct of Mumbai police under investigation, national scrutiny.
But the crime branch. So the words that they have used here is the victim has to see whether any medical treatment has been given. The victim has informed the concerned court regarding this. Remember, Ghanshyam has put this on an affidavit. Remember, it's a part of our pleadings as an IA in the Bombay High Court. So when Ghanshyam came out and told us this, we were shocked when the NHRC was moved. This is what the NHRC now says and does in a notice, and all this is coming under one observation and a very critical part, that was the law of the land, which the Supreme Court has now laid down when it comes to human liberty, Arnab, in another case in which you were also present there, when they said the doors of the courts now need to be open every time criminal law is weaponized and used for harassment of citizens. This is exactly what has happened here, and this is what the NHRC and the MHRC in different cases have taken note of. In fact, Arnab, if I can also just ask you one question. Ghanshyam's torture, when he comes out and talks about the Chakki belt, he was in police custody at that time. He spoke about what happened on day 2. Today we are seeing our CEO, and there are tremors that have been caused across the legal community when jurists are speaking about this. We are seeing among the financial capital how corporate sectors are speaking about this illegal arrest. Today, when he is first on his day 2 of the arrest, this is something that has to be taken note of, because Republic TV has taken all the legal options, moving the High Court as well as the Sessions Court, challenging this arrest of Vikas Kanchandani.
Of course, we will move the High Court. We have already moved the Sessions Court. Wherever we get justice, if we don't, we will go to the Supreme Court. We have a strong legal team. We have a battery of lawyers. We are going to fight this. But Rhythm, this is a bigger fight. For whatever reason, it appears to me that Parambir Singh's number 2 in the Mumbai police is an individual called Sachin Waze. You're seeing him there in the pictures. You saw how he spoke to our reporters yesterday. Controversial police officer. You can Google search his past. All I tell our viewers, Google search his past and then find out about the NHRC notice. And look at the question which has been raised by the NHRC today, that if a senior office bearer of a respected and large and renowned media house is subjected to this Chakki belt treatment in the Mumbai police, I think the Mumbai police should know they've got a fine one coming. We are not going to take it lying down. Now, very often what happens, Abhishek, is that individuals who get away with things begin to believe that they can use the same methods on everyone and anyone. And then a Republic TV comes along. And they feel we will use the same methods. The same methods that have been allegedly used in the Khwaja Yunus case, you will use with Republic TV. Allegedly. Allegedly used in the Khwaja Yunus case, you will use with Republic TV. But we say we are not going to take it lying down. In fact, we are going to go to the courts. We are going to put the facts. We will put everything on affidavit. We will question you. And it is the Mumbai police which should now sit in the witness box. I have no doubt in this illegality being exposed. The question is, how many more illegalities will the Mumbai police and its crime branch commit? And for what end? Intimidation? Who's intimidated? Torture? Why should anyone be tortured? Trying to arraign and arrest someone? To instill fear? Who experiences fear? Torture of a media personnel in custody is a subject of national discussion today. Along with what they did to Vikas yesterday, abduction and torture, these are two things which are under investigation. Abduction of a citizen and torture in custody. These are important matters, Abhishek. And I think now there is tremendous support building up for Republic on this. Tremendous support. They thought they could get away with it. Absolutely they won't. I have no doubt in my mind the highest courts of the country are going to come down heavily on this. And I think there should be immediate suspension of some of these, suspected police officers in the crime branch who have dared to torture a senior media executive or news channel in custody, Abhishek.
Arnab, absolutely. In fact, unfortunately for people like Sachin Waze, they cannot have an unending run. Wheels of justice, once given a starting push, roll on themselves. And what we are seeing is, beginning with the Supreme Court verdict, now the NHRC notice, and of course the Maharashtra State Human Rights Commission also getting in. It's clear that the Damocles sword would now be on the Mumbai police officers, for their wrongdoing, for the manner in which they carried out this torture to extract information against the wishes of the Republic staffer, and the manner the Mumbai police has really conducted itself. Now their entire conduct is under a scanner. Or the language is strict so far as the NHRC notice is concerned, and also it gives an opportunity, Arnab, I would say, and use this moment to really bring it under stark relief, that it gives an opportunity to the Maharashtra DGP, I would say, to really put the record straight and make sure that the inquiry is absolutely sharp, the inquiry is in the right direction, and the inquiry takes note of the intentions of the National Human Rights Commission also, that it sets a precedent insofar as conduct of police officers during police custody goes. So to that extent, it is important that justice be brought to Ghanshyam, and also a precedent is set so that the likes of Sachin Waze do not carry themselves in a manner that attacks human rights, that tortures individuals and tries to extract information from them which otherwise they would not. In a way, it compromises the integrity of the institution of police custody, the manner in which Ghanshyam was treated.
Well, I want to say one thing, because since yesterday, Rhythm, I have another meeting to go to, but I want to say this before I go, that since yesterday there are so many people who are angry and concerned, saying, when will this incarceration of the Republic Media Network end? How long will this carry on? Does the central government not know about it? Well, I have faith the central government is looking at the matter. And today, in fact, the Ministry of Home Affairs, we saw the Minister of State for Home at the centre question the methods of the Mumbai police. So the centre is also questioning the methods of the Mumbai police. There have been double notices sent to the Mumbai police. Abduction and torture are under scrutiny. So viewers, I just want to say this to you, that we are going to win. Republic is not just a channel. Republic, many of you consider us part of your family, and I consider you the same way. So we are going to win. And just like all of us people who are in this together, we must believe that everyone who is involved in whatever extra constitutional methods are going on right now, nobody will be spared. Nobody will be spared. Nobody will be spared as per the law. Read my lips on this. Nobody, viewers, nobody will be spared as per the law. The law will prevail. So Rhythm, I hand it back to you and Abhishek. I think lots of reactions coming. It's a good day.
Yes.
It's a good day. We're fighting back and we are winning back. Thank you very much,
Absolutely.
Rhythm and Abhishek. Over to you.
Arnab, we are winning. Thank you, Arnab.